Hi everyone, welcome to chemistry class. I am Shanapasappa Sagar. I hope you watched my previous videos, that is the properties of solid, liquid and gases with an activities I explained detail. So let us learn detail comparative properties of these solid, liquid and gases and how they are arranged. We'll learn in this video. So let's start the video. See here solid, liquid and gaseous state as I discussed in previous class. The packing in solid particles are very closely packed as there are no interparticle spaces, less interparticle spaces are there. Liquid particles are less closely packed, means the interparticle spaces are more than the solid. And in gases, if you see the interparticle spaces are largest. And if you see the force of attraction between the particles, which state of matter has the maximum force of attraction? Yes, a solid state, because the particle distances are very less, so the force of attraction between the particles in solid is highest, liquid is intermediate, and gaseous the force of attraction is weakest. And shape and volume are, as I discussed, the solids have different shape and different volume, but liquid have a different volume but not shape. Why? Because it takes the shape of container. And in gaseous particles doesn't have a different shape and different volume. So let's watch the next content. After these all three states, let's discuss about the fourth and fifth state of matter also. About detail about these states of matter we are going to learn in higher standards. So what is the fourth state of matter? Plasma is the fourth state of matter. As we saw, it consists of a super energetic and super excited particles, we may say here, and these plasma made up of ions, positive ion and negative ion. And this plasma even we can find in our blood also. Blood also contains plasma, blood. Okay, even it found in the form of ionized gases. Plasma is found in the form of ionized gases because they are made up of ions. Fluorescent tubes and neon sign bulbs consist of plasma only, and even it created in stars because of very high temperature. Because of this plasma, current can conduct very easily because of these charges. You know that because of the charges, electricity will conduct easily. So plasma is a fourth state of matter which contains the charged particles. And the fifth state of matter is a Bose-Einstein condensate. It's a normal gas which we cool to extremely low density, that is up to minus 1000 degrees Celsius. If we cool, we will get a particle which we will call as a Bose-Einstein condensate. It is named why? Because they are discovered that Indian physicists Satyendranath Bose and Albert Einstein. This is the fifth state of matter. Detail about this we are going to learn in higher standards. Next concept. So let us distinguish these solids, liquids and gases based on their properties. As we discussed in previous class about the solids, solids are rigid in comparison to liquids and gases. We learned that solids are rigid, stronger compared to liquids and gases, but liquids are not rigid. Gases also not rigid. There is no rigidity in liquid and gases. Only solids possess the rigidity. And solids have different shape and volume, as I told you. But liquids have definite volume but not definite shape because it takes a shape of container, and gases neither definite shape nor definite volume because it also can take a shape of container and even it doesn't have volume. Solids particles have low kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is very less here because particle starts vibrate, as I discussed in previous class. Liquids have intermediate kinetic energy, but the gaseous particles possess high kinetic energy. Maximum kinetic energy we are going to see in gaseous particles, gases. Solids cannot be compressed easily, but I think I told you in a previous class there is an exception, which is that sponge. Yes, sponge can be compressed easily because it has small pores. When air trapped inside, it can be compressed easily. Liquids can be compressed some extent. Gases can be compressed maximum. Next, the molecules are tightly by strong nuclear forces. They are held by the strong nuclear forces. Here intermediate level, the molecules are little tightly arranged compared to the solids, but here the molecules are arranged with very weak force of attraction between the particles, because there are large gap we are going to find between the molecules. Solids are present in a very dense form, means the density of these solids are highest, whereas the density is present in intermediate quality, intermediate level, means compared to the solid, density of the liquid is little less. Gases have very low density. Solids cannot flow, as I told, and I told about the density in the previous class only. It is a mass per volume, unit volume, mass per unit volume is a density. Solids cannot flow easily because solids are rigidity. Liquids can flow easily. It is a property of a liquid is flow only. Water flows easily because of the property to flow, and gases also flows and evaporates very easily. The diffusion rate is very slow in solids because it cannot diffuse. Solids have different shape and different volume, so that it will not diffuse. But liquids diffusion rate is moderate. We will add water and some liquids, so we can diffuse some amount of liquids here. The diffusion rate is moderate in liquids, but gaseous diffusion at a very high rate, as I discussed in the previous class about maximum in aquatic animals can breathe dissolved oxygen. That is why gases diffuses very fast. Next content. See, this is a very important concept. Can matter change its state? As we learned in previous class about the properties of solid liquid gases. Is this solid liquid gases changes its state from one form to another form? So that we are going to learn in by two headings, that is effect of change of temperature and pressure on these states of matter. How it works, we will see in this video, effect of change of temperature and pressure. Depending upon the conditions of temperature and pressure, the substance may exist in any one of the three states of matter. By applying the pressure or temperature, maybe increasing or decreasing, we can make the conversion of one form of matter into another form. Example, as we know, water can exist in all the three forms. That's why water is called universal. So even water is universal form because water can be existing in all the three forms. In solid, water will be in the form of ice. In liquid, normal water we can found in liquid state only, and in gas, water will be present in the form of water vapor or steam. Then the question arises, what happens inside the matter during the change of state? For example, if solid converts into liquid or gas, the matter, is it matter also changes the state? Means from solid to liquid automatically converts. Next question, what happens to the particles of matter during the change of state? If matter changes its state, particles of matter also changes the state, means the distance between the particles and the force of attraction between the particles also changes. How does this change of takes place? If the changes, then how does this change takes place? Let us see that. The difference in the three states of matter is due to the differences in the spaces between the constituent particles. Very important concept. If you see any solid, liquid, gases difference, these three states of matter is difference because of the constituent particles which are present in solid, liquid and gases. The spaces are minimum in a solid state, we know that. Intermediate spaces are minimum in solid state. Those of intermediate spaces are moderate level, intermediate in a liquid state, and in gases the spaces are maximum, large intermolecular spaces are found in gases. So by changing the interparticle distances, these interparticle distances or interparticle force of attraction, one state of matter can be converted into another state, that is solid can be converted into liquid or liquid can into gases. So by changing the space and force of attraction between the particles, we can convert one form of matter into another form. easily. Even some under suitable conditions, some reverse process also possible. That is, we can convert liquid to gas or even gases to liquid at certain under some circumstances. Gases can be converted into liquid and liquid and also converts into solids. So let us see the interconversion of matter by the following ways. These are two ways we can convert the matter from one state to another state by changing in temperature and by changing the pressure. So let us watch um, the concept how by changing the temperature the matter can change from one state to another state.